藤原氏は隠密を極め、情報網を縦横に巡らせ、経済から外交に至るまで並ぶもののない権勢を誇る一族である。その隆盛の陰で一族は幾重にも枝分かれし、藤の蔓のように複雑に絡み合う派閥を生んだ。十数の派閥が家督を争い、長きにわたる騒乱の果てに惨事が起きた。幼き頃より一族の争いを見てきた道長は、内紛が日々増す中、あえて歴史の表舞台から姿を消した。その真意とは。
竹林の外の余興もどうやら幕切れのようだな。もう少し楽しませてくれるかと思ったものを。
道長様、全てを布石通りに運んでおります。
家中のよどみは清められ、これで決着がついた。天下という合奏も今こそ私の手で律する時。今より藤原は術を刃に、ことを律とし、商いを船として一丸となるのだ。さすれば藤原は永遠に栄えるだろう。
よい。
人の心は譜面のごとく変わりゆく。だが律は常にある。我が庭を荒らす復讐者、人心を惑わす同魔法師、鬼人すら切り捨てるという源氏の刃。新しき世の担い手たちがこの世の律を乱そうとしている。だが因果の弦を奏でるのに独奏では興が乗らないというもの。万有のみでは道は開かぬ。采配一つで勝敗を分ける。未来を照らす導き手よ、しかと見届けよう。時代の本流がこの藤原によって生まれ、たぎり動く様を。時は満ちた。この世は藤原の掌中にある。
I'm supposed to be reading Dream Abyss. The lingering echoes of the soothing melody rippled through the dreamscape like waves, and sleeping eunuchry began to awaken one by one, rubbing their drowsy eyes. My head, it aches so much. I think I had a dream where I was ruled by a fierce queen. Oh, so they was like mind controlled because they are ruled by a fierce queen. Wait, I dreamed that too. But her appearance, why can't I remember it at all? So you weren't actually together? We just followed the scent here. We didn't mean to intrude. We'll leave right away.
Wait.
Kanazuki summoned countless golden threads that intertwined into a net in the air, gently enveloping this air.
Spare us, please. The dream rift has closed. Running around recklessly is dangerous. The dream catcher can protect you from being detected by nightmares. Stay here for now. I'll send you out after handling important matters.
Kanazuki scattered many tiny dreams, and mimicry wobbled their noses toward her before feasting hunter. Are you feeding them too much?
I wasn't aware of that.
Dream wielders that smell good are good people indeed, just as I thought.
Actually, there is one thing I'd like to ask of you.
Kanazuki suddenly fell silent. She gently cradled the little young Yumikui in her arms and lifted it to the eye level.
Bubbles, since we finally met your kind, would you like to go with them?
But he's your pet. The little Yumikui suddenly struggled drastically, burying itself into Kanazuki's embrace while its tiny claws clung desperately to her clothes.
Bubbles?
It seems to trust you deeply. Some bonds are more precious than freedom.
I just wish it could go to a wider world rather than being confined
Confined.
in a ruined dream.
This story goes so many typos.
Being with someone important isn't confinement at all. Like me, no matter what happens, I'll never leave Master Samed's side.
You've already given it the options, and it has answered with its actions. Kanazuki hugged Bubbles tightly against her chest, her hair falling to conceal her reddened eyes. Bubbles gently nudged her cheek with its damp nose.
Bubbles, I'm sorry. I won't say things like that again.
The group returned to the entrance of the dream nest, now in complete disarray due to the nightmare's earlier interference. Hogzosu pawed at the rubble, his fox ears twitching alertly.
Checked. No nightmare ambush, but where's the entrance? Someone altered the entrance location, or perhaps the dream structure changed due to prolonged corrosion.
If it were the latter, why did Lady Kanazuki, the master of this dream, remain completely unaware?
Master Michinaga, please speak your mind.
He just did. Within the tainted water transformed for the night mirrors, I saw fragments of the Fujiwara clan's past. Lady Kanazuki, how long has it been since you last properly conversed with them?
The souls of our clan's people are currently resting in sleep for the Kanazuki project, and my brother is among them. Although I haven't met with the collective consciousness in a long time, during these recent few years, whenever I couldn't bear it and wanted to give up my brother's koto, playing hath always emboldened me.
If that koto sound. The dream catcher above the group suddenly accelerated, his luminous threads whirling as rippling water patterns spread outward, revealing a new location.
We found the entrance. It really didn't go too far.
The group followed the dream catcher's guidance to a spot not far away. Kanazuki tugged the threads, and the space ahead tore open like a piece of fabric, the surrounding waters parting to form a pitch-black vortex. The abyss-like entrance continuously exhaled and inhaled eerie blue mist as if breathing with life.
This feels so mysterious.
Kohaku means to say this entrance seems like it's beckoning to us, both eerily chilling and dangerously alluring, right?
That's your own interpretation, Master Michinaga.
Kanazuki wanted to relieve everyone's unease, but doubts clouded her mind.
How about you two wait here for me?
It would be most unbecoming of the Fujiwara lineage to neglect paying homage to our ancestors in person.
Since we're companions, I'm coming too. There might be information Master Samed would want to know.
The moment the three leaped into the vortex, time seemed to stretch infinitely. After what felt like an eternity, Fragmented lights emerged from the abyss, first scattered, then multiplying, lulling them like a mother's embrace.
So warm, like napping in the courtyard on a cozy afternoon, with Master Cement sitting nearby, reading his book and... Kohaku, wake up!
As Kanazuki swam toward Hakuzosu, Michinaga heard Chinia's warning echo in his ears. Master Michinaga, those lights seem to be hypnotizing you. Summon me out now. This is the forbidden ground of the Fujiwara clan. Bringing you here is already an overstep, so stay quietly in the amulet. Why would memories that should have been sealed in the clan's secret scrolls flow within the polluted waters formed by the night mirrors? Perhaps the answer I seek lies hidden within the dangers along the way. This invitation is right on time. The waves of light suddenly receded as Michinaga passed through what felt like an extremely thin sheet of paper, and the darkness beneath his feet abruptly flipped. High corridor eaves, garden stones dotted with green moss, the familiar Fujiwara estate unfolded before Michinaga's eyes. What is this place? Wait a minute, is this him as a kid? I'm not changing my voice for kid Michinaga. Michinaga looked down to see his shrunken hands. He had perverted to the appearance of a young child. Oh my goodness, I got it. I would just use my Hakuzosu, my male kid voice, I guess. A maidservant hurried past, carrying a medicine box, nearly bumping into Michinaga.
Please make way. The clan master is coughing up blood again.
Why is the young master here? Someone take him back to his room, quickly.
Go away.
Michinaga focused his will and cast a spell, the illusions of the maids and guards dissipating like bubbles, scattered by the wind, breaking without a sound. Pathetic trick. He strode straight along the veranda and to the clan master's chamber, yet two spectral figures, one black, one white, silently pursued him, following step by step. His thoughts suddenly leaped, and he found himself resting his head on his mother's lap. Outside, the wind had ceased, leaving only her gentle breath. Michinaga paid no heed to the servants' gossips. Your father's illness has nothing to do with you.
Is that so? The rumors circulating are even more absurd, claiming that the Fujiwara clan master dies as soon as an heir is secured.
How could that be? Isn't your father still alive and well? Michinaga gazed tenderly into his mother's eyes.
If father's ailment isn't my fault, if the curse is merely baseless gossip, then mother... Why are you crying right now?
The tears that fell from his mother onto Michinaga's face suddenly turned to blood, pooling beneath him in a crimson puddle. The hands that had just been soothing him moments before now tightened mercilessly around his throat. That is not your mother, that is an unmother in a dream world.
If only you had never been born. Huh, don't be ridiculous. Isn't it the parent's choice to bring a child into this world?
Michinaga drew an amulet on the ground, and countless flying birds surged forth, crashing into their surroundings. The windows, beams, and screens shattered in explosive bursts, the entire space crumbling apart. As he fell, two shadowy figures clung to him like parasites, or more like ghost envoys. Each flicker brought them an inch closer to Michinaga's back.
Get out of my way.
Michinaga landed in the center of a brightly lit banquet. where musicians played eerie drinking songs and clinking cups. He remembered this night, the night his father died. The clan master extended a withered branch-like hand toward him. Come to your father. All the guests suddenly turned in unison. Hundreds of hollow eyes fixed unblinkingly on Michinaga, yet he remained calm, sitting cross-legged on the floor. Using dreams as a medium to repeatedly invade my memory, trying to break my spirit this way. Oh, wait a minute, he's back to his adult self. What a pity. I've undergone years of resistance training. Come to your father. It seems you have no intention of speaking with me as equals. Come to your father. The two phantom shadows that had been pursuing Michinaga burst through the ceiling, and the banquet guests swiftly leaped up to engage them in combat. The air was instantly filled with crisscrossing sword energy and scattered talisman flames. Everyone claims the sudden death of the Fujiwara clanmaster was caused by a curse. As for the truth, let me verify it myself. Michinaga plucked the strings, transforming the notes into a flock of birds that attacked the banquet guests, allowing the two phantom shadows to break free. You came to save me, yet now you need my help. The black and white shadows suddenly solidified, revealing Kanazuki and Hakuzosu standing beside Michinaga.
I really thought Master Michinaga was going to attack us. You are the master of this dream, just by Goku back then. If you can't wake up on your own, even I can't do anything about it.
Really? Y'all been waking people up doing all this so you can't wake them up? Girl, you useless. Is this nightmare some kind of test the collective consciousness has for me? Or perhaps something even more purely malicious?
The Fujiwara would never harm their own kin, alright? We've arrived at the dream nest.
Kanazuki interrupted Michinaga's speech, her expression cautious as if she had long harbored doubts in her heart. The dreamscape dissipated and the surroundings suddenly brightened as the three descended into a space resembling the starry cosmos. Countless fragmented souls entwined into a massive cocoon, at the center of which glowed a humanoid silhouette, collective consciousness. A deep voice filled every crevice of the space. At first, it sounded like countless souls chanting in unison, reverberating thunderously. Upon closer listening, however, it was merely the whisper of a single individual. Kanazuki, why did you leave your post and lead outsiders into the forbidden grounds?
I have a request. I want to help my friend.
We'll discuss that later. Step away from Fujiwara no Michinaga immediately.
What?
Michinaga's gaze turned cold, his usual gentleness veiled by a layer of killing intent. His goal is to seize the Kanazuki project.
Squeak, squeak.
Deep in the dream nexus, there's such a wonderful aroma.
I sensed it too, an ancient dreamscape. Yet its location remains elusive.
The scent suddenly vanished. That dream hid itself again. The dream nest is filled with tension, with hostility looming between Fujiwara no Michinaga and the collective consciousness. Kanazuki, step away from Fujiwara no Michinaga immediately. His goal is to seize the Kanazuki project.
Master Michinaga?
Fujiwara no Michinaga maintained his humble demeanor, yet not a trace of warmth remained in his eyes. As successors, we faithfully heed our ancestors' precepts, delving deep into arcane studies while enhancing our musical and mercantile arts to expand our lineage, confident we've honored this duty. I have never seen the word mercantile. Since I ascended to the clan's head, I have been able to draw the arcane from dreams, yet, as if a curse realized, my body wanes with each passing day. Now I rashly trespassed into the forbidden grounds, only to seek the truth behind the death of successive clan masters in their dreams, and whether this fate is bound to the Kanazuki project. That is horrible. Every time you come of age, I guess it might start when they get in their 20s or 30s or whatever. If you look at it, automatically, whatever curse is on them is taking them out. The collective consciousness raised its hand, and several curse chains shot straight toward Fujiwara no Michinaga. As Michinaga summoned his zither to counter the attack, Kanazuki raised her hand, and the incoming curse chains instantly disintegrated. Kanazuki, how dare you assist the intruders? Are you attempting to betray the Kanazuki project and our clan?
There might be some misunderstanding here. Master Michinaga doesn't seem like that kind of person. Moreover, he's already the clan head. What more could he possibly need to take?
What's wrong with you, Fujiwaras? Why would families hurt each other? Also, what exactly is the Kanazuki project? Yeah, that's what I want to know too. At this point, I think I deserve to know. Yeah, we all want to know.
Kohaku,
Lady Kanazuki is a remarkable guardian, and this would likely put her in a difficult position. Let me, the intruder, explain instead. Human bodies and lifespans have limits, making it impossible to pass down all acquired knowledge and memories. To strengthen the Fujiwara clan, our ancestors conceived the idea of harnessing the power of dreams. They tried countless methods without success until the birth of the genius dream wielder Lady Kanazuki.
dreams differ from reality. They are boundless. Here, all memories can be perfectly preserved. The Kanazuki Project, a grand endeavor, centered around dream weaving, integrating the memories, knowledge, and secret art of Fujiwara elites, passed down through generations of clan leaders via dreams. The clan selected numerous Fujiwara elites, including my elder brother.
Kanazuki, we must warn you, this is our clan's top secret, and should not be disclosed to outsiders.
But I believe Kagu is a trustworthy friend.
Your actions bring unnecessary risk to the Fujiwara clan. I suspect you're withholding even greater risk from Lady Kanazuki, aren't you? Since the Kanazuki project's implementation, each successor has borne tremendous physical and mental tolls. I think the collective consciousness is probably the enemy. Generation after generation, as the collective consciousness expands, this burden grows heavier.
So, is that why there's talk of a curse upon the Fujiwara line? The untimely death of its clan masters? How could you? Why would you deliberately conceal these things?
Lady Kanazuki, you are the builder of this edifice. But how could you possibly fathom the thoughts of those within?
So, that's why my brother opposed it so strongly back then.
Fujiwara no Michinaga has harbored selfish motives from the moment he entered this place. He is not a man worthy of trust. I am you, and you are me. You always seek to lay bare the thoughts of each clan head, like fish out of water, helpless and exposed before you. But I am not the sacrificial fish you take me for. Fujiwara no Michinaga, your mind has been as unfathomable as the sea since childhood. Tell me, how much of your own kin's blood stains your hands to have brought you this far? Kanazuki turned to Michinaga, who made no attempt to deny it. All of it was to quell the Fujiwara clan's endless, eternal strife. This so-called whetstone method you've imposed on the Fujiwara clan should have ended long ago. Fujiwara no Michinaga, you have disappointed us. We once believed you to be the one who understood us best. Understanding you, the Fujiwara clan masters have never known a single restful night. Outsiders remain unaware that in their world there exists a voice that can never be silenced. I simply want, more than anything, to hear my own voice. For a fleeting moment, Fujiwara no Michinaga's expression turned contemplative, but soon he recovered his usual demeanor. For millennia, you've dictated so-called optimal choices to clan leaders through dreams, yet many choices were built upon extreme ruthlessness. The countless inhumane acts committed during this time need no enumeration. Willing or not, every clan leader's consciousness, or rather, their soul, gets absorbed and assimilated by you, but I refuse to become such a prisoner. It's time to tell you that a new era has arrived, and the Fujiwara clan will embark on a new path. Kanazuki's voice couldn't stop trembling.
So, is this all true? The Kanazuki project has such an side to it?
The Kanazuki project is a crucial strategy for the clan's prosperity, for which we've paid heavy prices. Although the plan was accelerated due to the calamity of Dark Onmyoji's spells, fortunately, it succeeded without major incidents. Because we are trapped in dreams, we constantly need to replenish new consciousness. The achievements of the Fujiwara today prove our judgment was correct.
No. The original purpose of the Kanazuki project was to protect future generations, not these ruthless disciplines.
It seems our negotiations have ended in failure. Alas, we had counted on you to be our steadfast ally. In that case, we will have to eradicate the source of calamity.
No.
Kanazuki, this is the first time in millennia you've defied us. Black mist suddenly rose around the dream nest.
This aura is very similar to what emanates from the nightmares.
I told you the collective consciousness is the enemy. Probably been the main one sending the nightmares after everybody. These are remnants of Dark Onmyoji's sorcery. My speculation was indeed correct. It seems they once stowed away into dreams. By clinging to our ancestors' souls over the centuries, they've completely merged with the nightmares. The collective consciousness now has been tainted by Dark Onmyoji spells. These are no longer the same beings from back then. Kanazuki staggered toward the collective consciousness.
Can I ask you something? The legend of the Yumakui Queen dates back thousands of years, though. Ludi was created by you, wasn't she?
They ain't even saying nothing no more.
Brother, answer me.
A prolonged silence.
Have you long been corrupted by the very dark Onmyoji sorcery you once resisted?
In Kanazuki's moment of distraction, dark mist surged forth, carrying swarms of nightmares that advanced like tidal waves. Hakuzoso and Michinaga swiftly stepped in to defend, while Kanazuki, who had been distracted by overwhelming grief, gradually regained clarity in her gaze.
Master Michinaga, Kohaku, I'm sorry. I should've realized it sooner. I was just...
Kanazuki covered her eyes, tears seeping through her fingers.
It doesn't matter. I've also been trapped and deceived before. But what matters most is believing in yourself.
Dense swarms of nightmares surged from the black mist, writhing and pouring down like a torrential rain, instantly filling the entire dream nest. Kanazuki, are you truly going to sever your ties with the Fujiwara clan and become a clan outcast?
My brother would never hurt my friends.
Michinaga summoned a flock of birds carrying purification incantations, which exploded amidst the beast's horde. The piercing light stabbed into the cocoons of souls like blades, eliciting an agonized hum from the collective consciousness.
What is...
My father had long been prepared. He secretly researched spells to purify the dark sorcery during his lifetime, but before he could succeed, Now that I have allies like Chinya and others, I can finally complete his unfinished work in the dream realm.
Master Michinaga, you came fully prepared from the start. Venturing into this forbidden land, you must have staked your life on it.
He has to, or else he's gonna perish like the others. Of course, anyone would be trying to find a way up out of that. Indeed, I have staked my life on a desperate gamble. If I fail to cleanse the Dark Onmyoji's spells, I shall sooner or later be erased by its curse. Yet if we succeed in purifying the collective consciousness, then all shall be worth the peril. We owe this hope to the enduring vigilance of Lady Kanazuki, for she has kept the nightmares fused with Dark Onmyoji's sorcery from breaching the dream and harming the mortal world. You're the one who truly upholds the Fujiwara clan's will. Admirable indeed.
Still indulging in mutual admiration at a time like this? What a unique family trait.
The collective consciousness seethed with rage, and the nightmares grew even more unrestrained. Michinaga drew out 2 talismans and cast them into the air. Chinya and Nobuko emerged in an instant, with Nobuko immediately creating a pearl-like lustrous field to envelop everyone. Chinya, aid me in setting up the formation. Yes, Master Michinaga. A flock of birds pierced the sky, transforming into a sweeping formation that dove to disperse the beast's tide, rescuing everyone from the encirclement. To the familiar melody of the zither, Hanazuki wove a dream character to restrain the nightmares, with movements as graceful as a dance. As the battle formation suddenly takes shape, Hokuzosu guarded the perimeter, unleashing intense spark fire. Working together in unity, the trio finally overwhelmed the horde of nightmares, reducing them all to shattered shadows. But just as they caught their breath, black mist seeped through the fissures, formless and shapeless, attempting to corrupt them all, reminiscent of the calamity a millennium ago.
Ah, what is this?
Damn it. Neither physical hit nor foxfire works on it.
This is remnants of Dark Onmyoji spell.
Master Michinaga-sama, the formation has it. The black mist churned violently as those temporarily repelled nightmares came surging back. Kanazuki, Michinaga, join us. This is our last chance.
You were just a guest, though. Collective consciousness ain't in it.
Together, we shall forge a mightier art of dream manipulation, connecting the dreams of all our kin. The Fujiwara shall ascend to new height.
I don't think I'll trust that.
A tempting proposition, yet I must decline.
See there? He knows better.
A colossal sea dragon materialized out of thin air, scattering the nightmare horde with a single strike. Kanazuki bit back tears and clenched her fist.
Sea dragon, that's a seahorse.
She took a strand of thread and wrapped it around Michinaga's wrist, her fingers forming a seal-like knot. Lady Kanazuki, what is this?
Master Michinaga, this will help you discern reality from illusion and prevent you from being swallowed by dreams. You must complete the purification and save my brothers and everyone's souls.
She placed the little Yumikli into Michinaga's hands.
Bubbles, I can't take you with me this time.
Kanazuki swam toward the densest cluster of nightmare. Dream threads swirled around her like a starry river, each one sharpening into a blade. Her palms glowed in the darkness, the ignited spiritual energy bursting forth like dazzling stars.
Don't you forget, I am the master of this dream.
She spread her arms wide, the dream catcher transforming into endless golden threads, pulling in the collective consciousness, nightmares, and dark mist alike.
Now, you know, dream catchers, when I hear about dream catchers, I usually think about the Native Americans.
Stop. If the Kanazuki project is compromised, who will lead the clan forward?
I won't allow you to take the important ones away from me again. Fall into the nightmare with me and succumb to eternal slumber.
Everybody just loves sacrificing themselves.
The dreamscape inverted as the entire Fujiwara Forbidden Grounds reconstructed under her will, condensing into an even darker abyss. Kanazuki dragged the nightmares into the abyss. Hawks also leapt after them, but failed to grasp her. Darkness, boundless darkness. I want to see the rest of this art. Okay, it clears up. Kanazuki floated in the deepest part of the dream realm, having exhausted all her strength. Even maintaining her form became strenuous. Her hair drifted loosely, porcelain-like cracks appearing on her skin as she felt herself slowly dissolving and being swallowed.
Brother, I'm sorry. I really tried my best.
She slowly closed her eyes, letting her consciousness scatter. A familiar figure swam toward her, drawing closer and closer.
Kanazuki.
Okay, we're done with mysteries, and up next is Long Dream. A long dream of me. This gonna be long, trying to read this and do these voices. As she fell, a figure swam toward Kanazuki, who had transformed into a little white fox to speed up, paddling frantically while stretching out its tiny paw toward her.
Kanazuki, hey, listen to me. It's not time to give up yet. What's going on?
A dazzling light engulfed the little white fox. When Hakuzosu opened his eyes again, warm sunlight bathed him and the bustling sounds of the marketplace filled the air. Dazed, he glanced around, watching hurried footsteps pass by as cheerful crowds moved in the same direction.
Hurry, the festival is about to begin.
Hakuzosu reverted to his youthful form and curiously stopped a passerby.
Excuse me, what festival are you talking about? I'd like to see it too.
The Hinamatsuri celebration hosted by Lady Yori.
Yori? Who is that?
Following the crowd, Hakuzosu arrived at the magnificent Fujiwara residence. Seeing the guards checking invitations at the gate, he simply leapt over the wall. The courtyard is filled with guests, all conversing about Lady Yori. Everyone knows Lady Yori, the dream ruler. She's the pride of our Fujiwaras. Oh, he's handsome. Cheers erupted nearby as the horse race concluded. Kanazuki, galloping swiftly with heroic grace, took first place. She nimbly dismounted and strode briskly toward her brother. Well done, Yori. Friends gathered around her. Hakuzosu widened his eyes. Among the crowd stood another version of himself.
How can there be another me?
The crowd's laughter filled the air. Hakuzosu concealed himself atop the roofs. Once the phantom was isolated, he pounced like lightning, claws tearing through the air, and the false Hakuzosu dissipated into stardust.
That's it? Kaku.
Not far away, Kanazuki waved excitedly at Hakuzosu.
Hurry up! Didn't you promise to go to the fair with me? Oh.
Hakuzosu and Kanazuki strolled through the marketplace, with the girl enthusiastically purchasing various items. All the vendors and passerby smiled at Kanazuki as if they existed solely to serve her.
Here, Kaku, this candy is for you. is my favorite flavor.
Kanazuki, don't you think the things these vendors are selling all look similar? And they seem familiar, like things I've seen in your room.
Because it's probably her dream.
Kanazuki? Who's that?
Ooh. Oh, she went through the tunnel, y'all. Her freaking memory is white.
Huh? That's you.
Honestly, Kohaku, how could you get my name wrong? I'm Fujiwara no Yoari. Yoari.
The two lingered in the fair for quite some time, with Hakuzosu now carrying an armful of items Kanazuki had bought.
Her memory got white.
Sorry about that. Kohaku making you carry so many things.
Hey, if you're sorry, then stop buying more. Though Lady Kagura also loves having me carry things, though I'm used to it. Never mind. Don't you think we should head back now?
Next, we still need to visit all the branch family cousins together, then go feed the fish in the pond and horses in the stable, and after that, find my brother for archery practice. And also,
It'll be dark by then. Hakuzosu suddenly realized something. We've been out for a long time, right? Why? Is it still broad daylight?
It's like y'all trapped in a dream of the Castle of the Sun. Kanazuki furrowed her brows and began thinking seriously.
Then my brother first, then visit the cousins.
That's not what I meant.
Kohaku, let's go back.
Kanazuki walked away in the direction of the Fujiwara residence. While Hakuzosu looked around, the vendors suddenly stopped all activities and conversation, as if they had lost their souls.
Them NPCs in her dream.
After returning to the house, Hakuzosu saw Kanazuki and her brother playing a duet with a zither and flute, so he sat aside without disturbing. Only after the song ended did he approach Kanazuki. You must have realized it by now, right? This is just a dream.
What? Dream.
Her memory got white, Hakuzosu.
Yes, as beautiful as it is, real, just like that illusory Mount Dream. Anyway, Kanazuki, you need to wake up. I know you can do it.
I'm not Kanazuki.
Yori, come here.
Brother.
Seeing Kanazuki shielding his sister as they departed, Hakuzosu unleashed a chilling surge of demonic energy. Your brother's aura is very strange. It's a trap. Countless guards materialized from the void, their armor icy and spears standing like a dense forest. Leave. You do not belong in this dream. Huh. I knew something was off. Stay out of my way. I won't let you guys trap us in this dream. The guards swarmed forward, claws clashing against armor, while with every strike Hakuzosu made, the space trembled as if on the verge of collapse. What a fragile dream. He no longer bothered with the guards easily breaking through their defense and chasing after Kanazuki to the grand hall. Inside the hall, a dream catcher hung high, its threads weaving through the space like a spider web, entangling the frail sleeping girl at the center. Kanazuki, wake up. This is a dream woven by the collective consciousness. Don't lose yourself in it.
I told you the collective consciousness is the enemy. He lunged forward, his sharp claws tearing through the threads. Memories of Kanosuke's life surged into Hakuzosu's mind like a tide. Her life was fleeting, spent mostly in dreams, her breaths in reality as faint as a candle in the wind. Every waking moment felt like stolen time. Her world was confined to a sealed room and the creaking sound of a wheelchair. The dream stretched endlessly as seasons passed outside her window, yet her world remained stagnant. Beyond the window were spring, light, and the galloping of horses, yet she could only wander afar in her dreams. She folded her days into paper cranes, sending them into her dreams, hoping they'd carry her past skylight, only to watch them plunge into darkness halfway. And the one who mattered most, her brother, now, even he was gone.
Kaku, don't destroy this place. I can't bear another farewell.
Kanazuki weakly opened her eyes, and Hakuzosu's hands froze mid-air. He finally realized who had constructed this dream.
We've got to get out. If this continues, you will be lost forever.
Hakuzosu focused his gaze and saw wisps of black mist eroding Kanazuki's will through the dream catcher.
It's the dark Onmyoji sorcery amplifying your fear and unease, just like what happened to me back then.
He forcefully tore off the remaining threads and helped the girl up.
I sense extreme danger here. We must leave now or it'll be too late.
Despite Kanazuki appearing feeble and barely able to move, Hakuzosu gritted his teeth and pulled her out. Everyone out in the courtyard stood rigid like broken string puppets. Their smiles froze, eyes hollow, as if their souls had been drained.
Let me go. My brother is here. My friends are here.
Girl, it's all fake.
Kaku, do you understand? Me, this is already the blessed place.
Girl, open your eyes to the real world.
Yes, you are. Look at them. They're just empty shells. Do you know, beyond this dream, there are plenty of places and people you've never seen?
Hakuzosu dragged her to the edge of the city, where the dreamscape abruptly ended like an unpainted canvas. Beyond lay only emptiness. You once said dream wizards can't depict what they've never seen. All imagination stems from real experiences. This dream is wonderful, containing everything you desire, but I believe it's not enough. You deserve far more incredible encounters. See, rise invisible from this rooftop isn't the whole world. A sudden idea struck Hakuzosu. If he could construct Mount Dream from his memories, surely he could manifest a grander world. If you can still weave dreams now, I can lend you my memory. Kanazuki concentrated power at her fingertips and gave a slight nod.
I can feel it. They are very firm, very beautiful memories possessing warm yet powerful strength.
Between the girl's fingers, the dream catcher bloomed with increasingly radiant brilliance. The dream sky suddenly took scenes from Hakuzosu's memory flowing like a river of stars. They stepped into Mount Oe, where demonic flames pierced the sky and spirits clinked rough-hewn bows with fervor. Hewn? I've never seen this word before. And fervor, too. Ugh. They waded into the turbulent Atako, where the wind wrinkled the water's surface, and silver-backed waves crashed layer upon layer against the vast embankment. A lively atmosphere enveloped the scene. Red lights hung high, and paper lanterns lit up one by one at the street corners. Vendors called out. Children chased each other. It was too much for Kanazuki to take all in. She instinctively reached out as if to touch the liveliness itself.
Kanazuki, since you believe in dreams, I have a good one to show you. If you're willing, perhaps it might come true.
Really?
Kanazuki wound the dream catcher around Kawaku's fingertips, slowly channeling spiritual energy into it. The tranquil courtyard is adorned with cherry blossoms falling like snow. Master cement its calligraphy, ink blooming on rice paper, its aroma mingling with the spring breeze. Kawaku, it's time for us to depart. And our new companion Kanazuki, come, join us. She about to become a Shikigami, y'all. Kanazuki has become part of the courtyard family. During busy times, she accompanies the Onmyoji in exercising evil spirits and defending against calamity. In leisure moments, she roams the mountains with everyone and shares dream stories. Lady Kagura teaches her to dance. Lady Yalpikuni combs her hair, and Master Iramasa instructs her in flute playing. Her brothers seem to get along well with Master Cement, often talking about things that Kanazuki and Kohaku can't quite understand. But it doesn't matter. Just being able to sit together with the people who matter is happiness enough. When her body is trapped in darkness, they break the walls together, bringing light into her world. When her heart grows heavy, they lift it together and send it into the wind. These were beautiful things she couldn't create through imagination alone, only by experiencing them firsthand. Upon waking, her tears had already streaked Kanazuki's face.
Master Cement's courtyard is my favorite place. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Sure.
I promise you'll love the world outside.
Kawaku, I'm not ready yet.
After meeting Hakuzosu, she for once took a careful look beyond the dream world. Why would someone in a beautiful dream struggle so hard to wake up? She once firmly believed weaving dreams was her fated mission, crafting a sanctuary for her clan to sustain their lives within slumber. The weight of duty pressed upon her like iron armor. She was destined to be this dream world's guardian. The cradles that soothe the weary, yet now she wondered, are the threads spun from her fingers bridges of salvation or invisible shackles? Many cling to dreams unwilling to wake. Hasn't she been the same? Hakuzosu's words took root in her heart, sprouting like a seed. She suddenly longed to witness the changing eras Hakuzosu spoke of, to see sunlight fall upon places she had never seen before. But the most terrifying thing isn't this, the hope that flares up, only to be extinguished. She clenched her fists, nails digging deep into her palms. To purify the collective consciousness now fused with the dark Onmyoji sorcery, she couldn't awaken yet. The sound of Michinaga's zither echoed beyond the dream as the spell formation neared completion. As the guardian of the forbidden realm, she resolved to hold Dogman to win.
Kahaku, my dream isn't over yet.
It need to be over. Yeah, you've been there for hundreds of years.
The Hinamatsuri celebration is about to begin. Will you go with me, as my dearest friend?
This girl's still trying to get to this freaking fake festival that she been through hundreds of years ago. And she still want to be in the dream world to relive it again.
I understand.
With her hand, she reshaped the dreamscape, reconstructing the millennium-old Fujiwara estate. Amid swirling cherry blossoms, her brother and friends all came walking toward her.
Now that everything's clear, it's time for a proper earnest greeting.
Hakuzosu walked toward the guests with a bright smile.
I'm Hakuzosu. Are you call me Kohaku, the Shikigami of Master Same, who's the greatest Onmyoji in Heian-kyo for years to come, and I'm Lady Yuari's new friend. Actually, I shouldn't have had the chance to meet you all, but dreams are such wondrous things that bring incredible bonds. After the fest, Lady Yuari will go on a long journey. We may not see each other for a long time, or we might reunite very soon. Don't worry, I will introduce her to lots and lots of good friends who will keep Lady Yuari company.
Hakuzosu brought reality precious to this dream. She finally believed that this reality was also worth risking her life to protect. Her consciousness drifted beyond the dream, weaving an even more intricate dream catcher that around herself, firmly binding the nightmares.
Master Michinaga, thank you for giving me the courage to face the truth.
Michinaga understood tacitly. Oh my goodness, here we go with these words, man. Average English speaker don't know what no freaking tacitly means. Michinaga understood tacitly and responded with his zither's melody. Y'all know damn well y'all ain't never seen tacitly. Come on now, people that's reading this story, have y'all ever seen this before? Am I like new? Am I the like only one new to this? Why y'all be choosing stuff like this? Really? This resolve, I cannot afford to betray it. Lady Kanazuki, I will fulfill your will. Mystic tones seeped into dreams, accompanied by the nightmare's wail, as the vast dreamscape began to crumble. The dreamcatcher's threads snapped one by one, an earthquake rumbled from the estate's depths, and roof tiles cascaded down in clusters. Hakuzosu stood amidst the crowd, watching her body being carved with wounds, yet bearing a radiant smile, when suddenly he sensed something amiss.
Wait, why is this happening? The dream should have ended already. Kohaku, I'm sorry. What do you mean? Only by using myself as bait to drag the nightmares into deeper dreams can I. Why must you bear all this? You've done more than enough.
Yeah, you've been trapped in the dream world for hundreds of freaking years. Like, let it go.
You're such an incredible dream welder, and Master Michinaga and I are powerful too. Working together, we can overcome anything. Now, this is my mission. If I stop now, everything will be in vain.
The melody grew increasingly urgent. With each pluck of the strings, a cluster of nightmares shattered, their dark mist seeping through the dreamcatcher to corrupt her. The sky fractured, the estate collapsed, and illusory loved ones dissipated like grains of sand.
Kohaku, come with me.
Girl, back into the Matrix? No. She climbed to the highest tower with Hakuzosu following behind, calmly watching her final dream dissolve into emptiness.
Kohaku, you must save the one who is dear to you.
Oh my goodness, that person was so fast. I wanted that jade. Oh my goodness, when y'all said something to me, please just click on me only. Cause I'm after jade most of the freaking time, okay? I'm poor in jade on this account. Just send it to me only. Me and me only. I'm when I come back from doing whatever, it's gonna be done, okay? Like dang, like at least wait 1 minute. Like, after 1 minute, then go get somebody else if I haven't even clicked it. Dang, that person was fast. They clicked that and got that wanted quest.
Of course, my heart has long been resolute enough. And I'll share the stories of the dream world with everyone.
Wonderful. Guiding others in dreams is the very purpose of a dream worlder's existence. Come along now. It's time to wake from this dream.
Hakuzosu suddenly lost his balance, plummeting off the tower, falling out of the dream world. In shock, he looked up only to see her calm face.
Wait, Kanazuki.
She straightened her legs and stood proudly in the sunlight, shouting the words she had once secretly written on the walls of her dimly lit room.
Hey, I'm Fujiwara no Yori. I existed right here.
The falling speed increased rapidly, making even farewells seem hasty. She smiled brightly and waved goodbye to Hakuzosu. To gallop freely under the sun, to have family and friends by her side, to live a day as an ordinary girl, that was her deepest longing. Once this dream ended, everything about her would vanish completely from this world, as if she never existed.
I will remember. I remember your wish. I will remember Fujiwara no Yori existed.
Where's she going? Hakuzosu's figure and voice gradually faded into the distance, and the sound of the zither ceased, leaving only silence. The dream completely dissipated as she returned to face the turbulent black tide. The entanglement and shackles that lasted for centuries were finally broken at this moment.
Gaku, thank you for barging into my dream.
Good, y'all ended it right there. About time. It's over. Y'all not gonna let me see a close-up of that?
やっと自分のために夢を紡げる。お兄様、一族を守る使命、ちゃんと果たせたら、継ぎはぎだらけのこの夢は長く続きすぎてしまった。あまりにも多くの人を閉じ込めてしまった。みんなは私の代わりに現実の世界に戻ってほしい。私は闇の煙を私と共に夢の底へ沈みましょう。
The last nightmare turned into foam with a piercing shriek, and the entire forbidden dreamland began to collapse. Kanazuki's figure plummeted like a meteor into the abyss, vanishing without a trace. Meanwhile, Yatagarasu howled at the sky, and with the final note of the zither, a dazzling formation surfaced from the water.
Is that Master Michinaga?
Thanks to Lady Kanazuki restraining the nightmares, Master Michinaga was able to complete the formation. Michinaga gazed in the direction where Kanazuki disappeared, seemingly prepared for her actions all along. I wouldn't want such radiance to have merely existed. Michinaga cast a spell to halt Hakuzosu's body from its fall.
What are you going to do?
The dark Onmyoji spells in the abyss have not yet been fully purged, so I'm afraid we can't truly leave the dream. The purification formation lies prepared. Please grant me a moment. Michinaga revealed the threads coiled around his wrists, the last of Kanazuki's spells, and the light of the Fujiwara clan not yet fully extinguished. I must bring her back safely. Michinaga ventured alone into the abyssal darkness, where the black mist coiled around the collective consciousness like venomous serpents. The black mist slithered toward him like an invitation, attempting to drag him deeper, but the thread around his wrist helped him maintain clarity and reason. Dark Onmyoji sorcery that has festered for millennia. Do not underestimate the power of the Fujiwara descendants. Michinaga swept his fingers across the string, birds flying in all directions, carrying talismans to form a massive vine, patterned circle in the abyss. A golden beam shot from the formation, scorching the black mist like a blazing sun, rendering it emitting uncanny scream. Expel evil with righteousness, quell chaos with order. Where the tune directs, all evil shall disperse. The spell formation contracted suddenly, and the black mist receded. As the dark Onmyoji sorcery finally faded, the tainted collective consciousness gradually regained its sense, scattering into gentle specks of light. Honorable ancestors, I am Fujiwara no Michinaga, the current master of the Fujiwara clan. The evil has been vanquished. Forgive me if your rest has been disturbed. We were actually ensnared by dark Onmyoji spells. We are fortunate indeed to have the descendants aid in purification. Without them, we may well incur a terrible fault. The origin of calamity remains undetermined, only known to be related to dark Onmyoji sorcery. Our clan's Onmyoji suffered heavy losses while resisting it and were forced to retreat into the Dream Nexus. Over the years, we successors have striven to seek the truth, and there are hints. It may be related to a Shiodomen. Why should we get a Shiodomen as a freaking Onmyoji next? Do you still recall the most crucial step of the Fujiwara clan succession ritual? Certainly, the Amenotori Goto is set to sound forth the melody. Indeed, Amenotori Goto exudes a sorcery of uncertain provenance, possibly connected to the blood spell on the demonic field. Those without Phoenix bloodline will suffer severe corruption upon casual contact. The Domohoshi was once the closest friend of the first clan master, both inheritors of the Phoenix bloodline. For centuries, whenever a Shiodomen took action, the Fujiwara clan would birth an even more gifted heir. These two forces seem symbiotically intertwined. And you, Michinaga, the moon sigil on your forehead is a sign of exceptional talent, which you must have sensed yourself. The collective consciousness naturally places greater expectation and trials upon you as the full moon clan head. Michinaga gently touched the sigil on his forehead, his demeanor momentarily startling the ancestral spirit, as if they glimpsed the valor of the founding clan master. Regarding the first clan master, may I ask, without the protection of the Dream Wielder, the ancestral spirits were fading away. Our secret arts must not be lost with us. The burden of the clan shall now be passed to the next generation. But our clan's secret arts commune yin and yang through melody, their transformations infinite. How may we be sure the successor is truly worthy? Michinaga risked his life to reach this place. His courage and resolve have been witnessed by all of us. I swear to uphold the will of the Fujiwara, to lead our clan to the pinnacle of this new era. Ha 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 ha! Such bold words from a young sprout. Times have changed, and the future belongs to the young. If there are no objections, let us begin.
現当主、藤原道長、表を上げ、天の鳥のと、その透き通る音色は邪を払うことができ、今、あなたに秘伝の学位を授け。
この神明をとし、清廉な音律をも、世のよどみをすすいでみせましょう。
ヤタガラスは、一族と契約を結びし信者。 剣士を選び、使える。今よりあなたがある。キャッチボールするだろう。
藤原の志、しかとこの胸に刻みます。必ずや、永遠の世を開いてご覧に入れましょう。
わしらの役目も、おやは、ここまで。
道なのよ。恩律の道は技に心にあります。悲しみも喜びも、この世のあらゆるすべてが、そなたの調べとなりましょう。
この先にかなる嵐に見舞われる。その金運に宿る本心を手にしな。ラブジャこそあなたの娘。おそらく
藤原の栄光は滅びません。月光となり、永遠に後世の道を照らし続けるでしょう。
音を奏でな。数人の目が聞こえたなら、それは我らでの言い訳かもしれん。
達者だな。藤原の未来、あなたに託した。
この道など、必ずやお心に応えてみせましょう。
Among the secrets passed down by ancestors, why is there a locked dream? That is a dream left by the first clan head. You have inherited all the secret arts of the Fujiwara clan, including the art of dream manipulation. With the Phoenix bloodline within you, unlocking this dream should not be a difficult task. Perhaps within it lies what you seek to know, more about the Tomohoshi. You shall decipher it when the time is right. Very well, now that the Fujiwara clan has been entrusted to Michinaga, there is no need for further words. One by one, the ancestors embarked on the path of transmigration, leaving only the last one lingering, silently, gazing at Michinaga as if burdened with unspoken words. Michinaga put away the zither and bowed solemnly to that lingering soul. The waning moon serves as a warning. This body bears the moon's flaw, and this heart reflects the Fujiwara clan's radiance. Father, I shall take these teachings to heart. The soul nodded faintly, dissolving into motes of light. Dream Nexus. Kanazuki's consciousness drifted among it. Abandoning the clan's hero goes against the Fujiwara way. Your sweet dreams shall be guarded by me. A strand of zither notes penetrated the chaos. The familiar melody, like a warm hand, gently cradled her falling soul, granting her the strength to reform her body.
This melody, it's from my brother.
She murmured softly, still watching with anticipation. In a daze, Kanazuki found herself back on the rooftop of her family estate, with Fujiwara no Yusaku sitting beside her.
Brother,
She strained to get closer, yet the other's face remained indistinct. Lady Yuri, you've devoted your entire life to the Fujiwara clan. Allow me to express our deepest gratitude on behalf of the entire family. Your mission is complete. You're free now.
are you really my brother? And what about our clan's people?
Don't worry, they've already embarked on the journey of transmigration.
Me too.
However, that journey isn't meant for you. You've given far too much for the clan. You shouldn't fade away with the dream. For these years, you have borne burdens. From now on, soar freely like the sea dragon. This is what they want as well.
Can I really do that?
Kanazuki sobbed softly, tears streaming down uncontrollably. Remember, your new friend said you'll embark on a journey to see new sights. Just as he described, outside there are mountains, oceans, and a courtyard beneath cherry blossom trees. I hope you can see those landscapes with your own eyes. May you come to have many, many such true friends and laugh joyfully under the sunlight.
Sure.
At the thought of friend, a light returned to Kanazuki's eye. As for me, Kanazuki finally saw his face clearly. Would you be willing to take a lighter path and protect the Fujiwara clan with me?
Master Michinaga?
Lady Yuri, I have no right to decide your fate, but I wish to offer you a chance to choose anew. Will you follow the ancestral souls into the cycle of reincarnation, or continue to perceive the vast world through Fujiwara no Yori's eyes? The choice is yours. Michinaga quietly departed from the dream, and Kanazuki wiped her tears as she gazed at the lantern-filled sky, her heart already knowing the answer.
Brother, next time we meet, let me be the one to tell you stories.
The surrounding houses slowly dissipated as multiple sky lanterns subtly twisted and drew near. Upon closer inspection, they turned out to be the chubby Yumikui.
Bubbles,
They scrambled to get closer, lifting Kanazuki high, delivering her to her friends.
Master Michinaga, Koku, everyone, thank you. Don't mention it. Just glad you're safe.
Welcome back, Lady Yuri.
Master Michinaga, so it was your zither melody that encouraged me time and again.
Years ago, I began seeking your dream world, hoping my music might draw your response. I thought it futile, yet unexpected. To have aided Lady Yuri through such serendipity is my deepest honor.
But this melody was composed specifically for me by my brother. Where did you obtain the score, Master Michinaga?
He read your memory. If I said it simply surfaced in my mind, I wonder if you'd believe me. The truth behind this puzzles me as well. I'll uncover it someday. Nobuko suddenly grabbed Kanazuki's hand and started circling around her, looking at her up and down.
You're exactly the same as the Yuri from before, not a single difference. Wonderful.
Master Michinaga has actually mastered such an advanced dream manipulation technique. I did inherit some arcane arts from our clan ancestors, enabling me to assist Lady Yuri in remaining in the dream again. Yet the success owes more to Lady Yuri's previous teachings. The key to dream manipulation lies in belief, right, Koku?
Of course, Yuri is real. When Master Cement learns about you, he'll surely be happy to introduce you to more good friends. Yuri, could you open the passage now? Master Cement and the others are still in danger. I need to return as soon as possible.
Sure.
Michinaga summoned the flying birds and, together with Kanazuki, cast a spell to trace the remnant of mystical aura on Hakusosu, opening a passage through the dream realm. The passage is deep and lightless, its destination unknown, yet Hakusosu remained high-spirited, bidding farewell to everyone in return.
Koku, I'm sorry, but this is all the help I can offer.
Lady Yuri's current condition restricts her activities to the dream realm.
No worries, saving Master Cement is my mission. Everyone has their own tasks. I'll manage the rest on my own.
Don't worry, I'll return to the present world first, to find ways to break the seal, counter the dark mists.
Master Michinaga, will you be traveling with me?
I have my own method to wake from dreams. You may go ahead without me.
Alright then. Everyone, until we meet again.
Though I haven't decided what to do next, I'd like to visit many dreams, including yours, Koku.
Lady Dreamwilder, that smells good. What about being our queen instead? The Yumakui clan is very friendly and polite.
I'm not suited to be a queen.
Then be our princess. We'll forever be your faithful followers, Your Highness.
Why do I feel like these guys are just hungry for food? I really can't imagine how fat they'll get in the future. Yori, once Master Man's crisis is resolved, I'll come visit you in your dreams again. Take care, everyone. I'm off.
Kohaku, have a safe journey. Save that person important to you.
Of those who chase after that faint aura, its figure quickly disappearing into the dream passage. Well done. It seems that kid has made quite a few trustworthy companions. Is that a Shield Dolman talking? Oh, they really did end it on that note, okay. I was like, this should come to an end. Shield Dolman is about to pop up. Yeah, let me go on and spin these because let's see how much longer I got. It's the 20th and then this ends on the 24th. So let me go on and get this out of the way now.
Mastering dream manipulation is no easy feat, but every person holds the key to their own dreams. Follow what you love, and let's weave dreams together.
Candy or flowers? Flowers.
Such a lovely fragrance.
Bell chimes or sound? I like chimes.
Such an energetic vibe.
Orange or green? I'm gonna stick with the color of flower.
Such a vibrant and lively color. Add a little bit of my spiritual power and done. What kind of dream will it be? Let's see. You have woven a dream about fate, so go ahead and meet the one you've been longing to see.
I have some more currency to play around with. I'm glad these memory shards are short. After you get done reading these long stories, they have you read long shards.
In dreams, there are night markets illuminated by foxfire with intoxicating scents in the air. There are also floating bridges where the plucking of biwa string brings old friends back to one side. 1,000 dreams surge like tides, myriad visions cluster like blossoms. Dreams are always so dazzlingly colorful and endlessly varied. However, except for scholars who study dreams, most people simply categorize dreams as either the sweet ones or the bad ones. Would you like to learn how they come to be?
About sweet dreams or about nightmares?
Nightmares stem from unresolved knots and lingering resentment. When the human heart is shackled by fear, worry, or unresolved obsessions, nightmares creep in like a demon parade. Though terrifying, nightmares can also illuminate hidden obsessions and fears. If one dares to confront them, it may be like an Onmyoji purifying malevolence, dispelling the clouds to reveal the moon. Whether good dreams or nightmares, they are all reflections of the heart. By the way, I personally find 2 types of dreams particularly fascinating. Would you like to hear about them?
Lucid dream. So many YouTube videos talking about lucid dreams, and every time somebody asks what the time is in a lucid dream, it's like all the little NPCs in their dream, they get mad and want to kick you out of the the dream.
When one becomes aware of being in a dream while dreaming, it's like standing on both sides of a mirror, simultaneously the observer and the observed. Those who can freely harness such dreams are true dream wielders. But if your focus wavers while casting spells and you indulge too deeply, you might get lost in the dream nexus. It's an extremely dangerous act. Dreams often give rise to remarkable inspiration and ambition. If you're going to dream, why not dream bigger? Dreams often serve as warnings and are regarded by many as reflections of the heart. Dear Onmyoji, do you recall any dreams you've had? Perhaps I can offer some insight.
No.
Of course, these are just the dream wielder's personal interpretations, not necessarily accurate, but I hope they help you.
Dream of water, dreaming of fire. Ooh, no fire.
Still, water symbolizes inner peace or emotional sedimentation,
I don't know what that means.
while floods hint at impending emotional outbursts and drowning reflects repressed anxiety. Clear or murky, shallow or deep, each mirrors the ripples of the heart's lake. Dreaming of clear flowing water foretells financial prosperity, while murky water signals caution. Have you dreamed of anything else?
Flying, falling, no. Fly.
Wind
Riding.
riding often relates to a sense of control, either as a release from real-world stress or subconscious confidence. Effortless flight suggests rising fortune. Struggling to fly indicates unresolved constraints in reality. Would you like to ask about anything else?
What about the lost?
Forking paths reflect confusion about life direction or fear of the unknown. If you ultimately find a way out in your dream, it foretells a turning point, light at the end of the tunnel. If you're trapped in a maze in your dream, it suggests reevaluating your approach and seeking alternative solutions. A dream, after all, is just a dream. But if you can't still recall its revelation after waking, perhaps it becomes more than just a dream. A few even believe dreams possess clairvoyance.
You know, that part is kind of true because I had a dream about a person that was doing me wrong in this dream. And then as soon as I woke up and like a minute went by, that person was banging on the door in real life. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I just dreamed about this person, and after a minute, this person showed up. This person showed up like a bad omen, y'all, just banging on the freaking door. Indeed. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta do her voice.
Indeed, such dreamers do exist, though they're quite rare.
Only do people be laughing when I be so you know she got that squeaky voice.
You know, there's something even scarier than stepping on a nightmarish tail. That is, having trouble falling asleep. Possible causes include emotional stress, irregular routines, improper lighting, or uncomfortable temperature levels.
You know, that right there, that might be true if you cannot go to sleep. Like something is wrong with you if you cannot sleep.
Chronic insomnia not only makes you miss sweet dreams, but also leads to fatigue, lack of focus, anxiety, and irritability.
Yeah, people with like chronic insomnia, they probably are going through this for real. Dang, y'all put that in a story?
So, don't stay up late.
I have to editing these videos that barely anybody watch and barely get a like, barely get a subscribe. But oh well. Gotta think about the bigger picture. Wait till I appear on camera, y'all. Y'all go back and reread. Y'all would go back and reread these stories. If y'all can see my facial expression, if I'm doing these voices, you will be laughing. Especially doing her voice. I am rolling my eyes and everything. And doing a whole bunch of mannerisms with my freaking hands. I have to do her squeaky voice.
When I can't sleep, my brother always tells me bedtime stories. Some music and natural sounds can also help you reflect. Would you like to listen, Onmyoji?
Not sleepy yet.
Alright. May this cheerful melody accompany you through the long night. You can tap to stop any time.
Tap. Wait, there's more?
Now you've grasped dream basics and even woven remarkable dreamscapes. If you don't mind, would you like to take a dream tour together?
Oh, there's more?
Huh? That's not the same as sleepwalking. Please close your eyes, relax, and I'll guide you along the way.
I wonder why they give us 3 extra shards. What the 3 extra shards gonna do?
やっと自分のために夢を紡げる。お兄様、一族を守る使命ちゃんと果たせたの。継ぎはぎだらけのこの夢は長く続きすぎてしまった。あまりにも多くの人を閉じ込めてしまったの。みんなは私の代わりに現実の世界に戻ってほしい。私は闇の煙よ、私と共に夢の底へ沈みましょう。
The spell formation contracted suddenly, and the black mist receded. As the dark Onmyoji sorcery finally faded, the tainted collective consciousness gradually regained its sense, scattering into gentle specks of light. Honorable ancestors, I am Fujiwara no Michinaga, the current master of the Fujiwara clan. The evil has been vanquished. Forgive me if your rest has been disturbed. We were actually ensnared by dark Onmyoji spells. We are fortunate indeed to have the descendants' aid in purification. Without them, we may well incur a terrible fault. The origin of calamity remains undetermined, only known to be related to dark Onmyoji sorcery. Our clan's Onmyoji suffered heavy losses while resisting it and were forced to retreat into the Dream Nexus. Over the years, we successors have striven to seek the truth, and there are hints it may be related to a Shiodorman. He's making a comeback. Watch as Shiodorman becomes a Onmyoji in this game at some point. Do you still recall the most crucial step of the Fujiwara clan succession ritual? Certainly. The Ame no Torigoto is set to sound forth the melody. Indeed, the Ame no Torigoto exudes a sorcery of uncertain provenance, possibly connected to the blood spell on the demonic Biwa. Those without Phoenix bloodline will suffer severe corruption upon casual contact. Datoma Hoshi was once the closest friend of the first clan master, both inheritors of the Phoenix bloodline. For centuries, whenever a Shiodorman took action, the Fujiwara clan would birth an even more gifted heir. These two forces seemed symbiotically intertwined. And you, Michinaga, the moon sigil on your forehead is a sign of exceptional talent, which you must have sensed yourself. The collective consciousness naturally places great expectations and trials upon you with the full moon clan head. Michinaga gently touched the sigil on his forehead, his demeanor momentarily startling the ancestral spirit, as if they glimpsed the valor of the founding clan master. Regarding the first clan master, may I ask, without the protection of the Dream Wielder, the ancestral spirits were fading away. Our secret arts must not be lost with us. The burden of the clan shall now be passed to the next generation. But our clan's secret arts commune yin and yang through melody, their transformations infinite. How may we be sure the successor is truly worthy? Michinaga risked his life to reach this place. His courage and resolve have been witnessed by all of us. I swear to uphold the will of the Fujiwara, to lead our clan to the pinnacle of this new era. Such bold words from a young sprout. Times have changed and the future belongs to the young. If there are no objections, let us begin.
現当主藤原道長表を上げ天の鳥のとその透き通る音色は邪を払うことができる。今あなたに秘伝の学理を授ける。
この神明をとし清廉な音律をもって世のよどみをすすいでみせましょう。
ヤタガラスは一族と契約を結びし慎重天使を選び仕えると今よりあなたが主となり百鳥を滑るだろう。
藤原の志しかとこの胸に刻みます。必ずや永明の世を開いてご覧に入れましょう。
わしらの役目もどうやらここまでか。
道長よ、
隠密の道は技にあらず心にあります。悲しみも喜びもこの世のあらゆるすべてがそなたの調べとなりましょう。
この先いかなる嵐に見舞われようとその金運に宿る本心を決して見失うな。一族の運命は大河のごとし何時らこそ新たなる本流恐れずに突き進むがよい。
藤原の栄光は滅びません。月光となり永劫に後世の道を照らし続けるでしょう。
琴を奏でるときもし風鈴の音が聞こえたならばそれは我らの呼びかけかもしれぬ。
達者だな。藤原の未来あなたに託した。
この道なも必ずやお心に応えてみせましょう。
Okay. Yatagarasu's trial. Okay, oh, I've completed everything. Oh. I didn't know I completed it. Oh, okay, so I'ma try to see. I should have been recording. Okay, I don't know what I used to finish it. I did not use what they put in the guide because certain Shikigami I do not have skilled up. So anyway, for incursion, soul entities emerge in the field, defeat them before Yatagarasu claims them. Okay, so remember what I used to get all the way to survival. So I'm just gonna go up here to incursion. And yeah. I think I used a lineup like this, maybe? I should have been recording, but I went through so many trials and tribulations, I don't think y'all would have wanted to see that. So, yeah. Because I don't have what the guide has, so I use what I got. That was different from the guide. Okay, it's gonna do the thing. Okay, then he goes down. And then you gotta get rid of these soul fire thingies. And we have enough time to finish them all. That is how I got through incursion. Now through Eclipse, Solar Rise, and Survival, that lineup is probably not gonna help. You might have to switch to something else because it gets harder and harder. But anyway, I use something to get me through. Probably gotta go to co-op and play around with who you choose. Because I think I use, I don't know, my Picado, and then I probably switched to Yukiko then. So yeah, and then sometimes I switch to Ama to get through that. But anyway, I have grinded and I am done. I probably edited out the other battles because I simply forgot what I chose. I wasn't recording. And I only have 4 days left, so I want to hurry up and get done with everything with this event. And now I'm fully done. Together, let us savor the purest melody. To welcome you, esteemed Onmyoji, I have prepared fine tea. May it suit your taste. Music, military tactics, commerce, even secret arts, I shall share all I know. If I might also learn a thing or two from you, that would be even better. Fujiwara no Michinaga's assistance. In battle, Fujiwara no Michinaga can use the Moon Tune Resonance skill to grant buffs to allies while disarming enemies and lowering their move bar. Use blank times the day. Protection available. Challenge Soul Orochi zones, evil zones, and realm raids in solo mode. Symphonia. Symphonia, Tide of War. Same thing for that. Yeah, I need to go finish this off screen. Oh, story 1. Unlock the story segment for every 25% progress reached. I'm not finna read all of this. I just got through reading all the stories.